Hi, my name is Rona Ichenogwa, and you're welcome to Creative Female Convergence.
We have a poetic offering on the agenda today, and we are going to be hearing from Onome. It's always the way she looks. I've known her for a very long time, and so anytime she's shocked, she has this very, as if you didn't know. Welcome, Onome.
So, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, I will get right into the poem. I would say it's short, but it's short message kind of thing. I hope this poem will resonate with a lot of us here today. So, the title of my poem is Creation is a Woman. Alright. Creation is a woman. You are of spectacular design. In the beginning, there was wine and a drunken god who had fashioned the deformed soul in his drink-induced revelry. And somewhere in the middle, he fell asleep. This, in the times of cutthroat politics and ruthless play for power among the gods who played to win the name of God. When Oduduwa climbed down with his cockerel and calabash, hoping to make an empire for himself in this new world ripe with possibility. He'd gone off to scatter sand on top of the formless surface to make a stage from where he would declare himself creator. Somewhere, Tobe Ode had touched the earth and cleared a path straight through the thick forest, hoping to make the only true way the gods would follow. In the east of this half-formed reality, somewhere, Orunmila and Kanju stood in resistance against Oshun's efforts to shape the earth. And the Iyamiyaje rose in bitter rage, a battle riot that would herald the Aba Women's Riot and the Yaba March of a race of beings that a newborn earth knew would bring it to its knees. The deities would lock heads, and Oluwa himself would come down and ordain Oshun, the head of the quest, to mold the earth. And in the waters, Yemoja would wage war against her own son, taking up her armor, the realization of Yemaya Ogunte, the fury of war, of Yemaya Ibuogana, the wrath of the waters. And even Olokun would plot to take this newly born earth in a roaring flood and submerge it again. And in this fragile beginning, this God molded these cutthroats, these deformed souls, and fell asleep. They were souls of sharp edges and brutality, yearning for things they could not yet touch, or taste, or see. They ached for a world that yet to notice that they were there. They lacked a sense of self, too full of everything to truly be anything. And I took pity on this drunken God's half-baked creations. And I decided to make the beginning again amidst the race for the start of the world. So I sat down and I took the earth beneath my feet and I molded a body, each for these aching souls. You are of spectacular design. No one would ever know of this moment, not even the drunken God, for even the earth was too busy trying to stand on shaky legs. But there was memory in the eyes I gave them, so that when they see, they would remember the soft hands of the potter around the girth of their loins, and in their hands and feet, so that when they move, they would remember the careless hand of a careless God keeping them standing. Yes, you are of spectacular design, and I bless them with the greatest gift I had to give, a piece of my own deity, so that when tough times come, they would have the resilience to stand against the flood. Oh yes, you are of spectacular design. I gave them a backbone formed from my will, my breath, my travails, so that even when the world caved in on them, they would push back against the weight and carry it on their shoulders. So the beginning and end began, even before the drunken god awoke to the realization that the world had begun to turn without him. When he opened his eyes, it was to find himself king of a people he had no name for. And the beginning and the end continued, even after the game of omnipotence died out, and the gods grew tired of playing God. It was in this beginning that I wrote my name into the backs of the conquerors of this newly born world, so that even the mention of it on their tongues took Obatala's breath away. And for this triumph, Oluwa called God. Thank you.
A round of